Today I wanted to talk about what's known as the region beta effect. A few weeks ago I found mice in my kitchen, and that was not fun. I was taking the bins out and it jumped onto my shoulder and then scurried away. I don't think I've ever been so terrified. But it's funny that over the next 2-3 days, me and my flatmates mobilised my kitchen like we were preparing for fucking war. And before, there was no motivation there at all. And it comes down to region beta. Region alpha is the area where you think things, okay, it's not too bad, you can carry on with no motivation to change. But then as soon as the shit hits the fan, everything changes. We started taping up all the holes and cleaning all the counters like never before, just because it was so bad. And it was the same with the fridge. I mean, maybe we just got a shit flat, but it was the same with the fridge and with so many other things that just go on. And motivation is a strange thing. We always like to rely on motivation. We like to think, oh, I don't have motivation, so I can't do something. Motivation comes and goes. It's just a feeling, like hope. You still have to act without it. But I remember hearing the question once, should I make things worse on purpose to have the motivation to get after it? And my answer to that question is, if you are already having that question, then the only answer is to get after it. Because why would you purposefully make things worse just to have the motivation? Because you know you need to do it. So the only answer is to act. Because we always try to rely on motivation and say, oh, I'm not motivated, I can't be bothered. And motivation is a thing that's studied by psychologists so much. But so is discipline and grit. And there are times where you just have to lift yourself out of that trap. And if you realise something is in region alpha, it's worth getting after it. For whatever reason. Find one. But don't make things worse first. Unless you really feel like that's going to help. Because I know people who have actually had this thought and have done that. And they've made it worse on purpose. And it has helped them in the short term. Whether it's a long-term effective strategy, I don't know. I really don't know. But you just have to get after it. One way or another. If you realise that, then your only option is to keep going. And to change. Because if you don't, you'll be stuck in that way forever. And is that a life you want to live?